Hey, what up YouTube? It's your boy Just Clutcher here. Today we're going to be doing a review on the Airsoft Famas F1 by the former Legion. I've had this gun for a couple of months now. I picked it up at for around, what did I pay? Around 200. It's a great gun. I absolutely adore this gun. I used to play that M4 over there. I got an AK-47 downstairs. Couple of pistols, you know, the usual. I do compete in wars. This gun has been used multiple times already in wars. It's really accurate, really precise. Shooting at 350 FPS with .2s, and it's not bad. It's got a polymer body. Everything's metal. You know, the pullback, like the real FAMAS, is all metal. Metal trigger, metal guard, metal bipod that folds in. Everything is metal except for the actual shell itself, which is, you know, polymer. And then so we're going to get into the review pretty much here for the FAMAS. I'm out in my backyard. I'm actually going to be shooting this gun too. I'm sorry for any of the background noise, you guys, or any of the cars passing by, wind, whatever you hear. You know, the road is right there. So, yeah, kind of out in the open a little bit doing this. Took all the stuff in for winter. But anyways, let's get on this. So, let me set the camera down for you guys so you get a nice clear view of what's going on. If you pull this back right here, this just pops away. It's just a little plastic piece, and it can actually be snapped on either side, depending if you're righty or if you're a lefty. It just covers on and snaps back on. Actually, what it is the hop-up, adjustable hop-up, is right there on this gun. And actually, the hop-up, this gun's got a really nice hop-up. It can actually be turned 3 times completely around in a circle, so for like precise hop-up for what you're doing. It's really nice. Let's go to the internals of the gun real quick. I can't show you anything, but it does say energy is 1 joule max. I don't know what the calculation for that is, changing wise, for electricity wise. I can't tell you guys. All I know is that it's 1.3 joules. The motor and gearbox, everything is back here in the back of the gun. Handle's empty. There's nothing up here. All the motors, all the guts and internals are in the back of the gun. Not only that, it's really hard. I'm gonna be quite honest with you. It's really hard to find parts for this gun anywhere. Precisely just because, look at this. When have you ever seen a gun where the gearbox and stuff isn't up here? It's back here in the back of the gun. The first gun I've ever seen like this. Fucking, the motor scares the shit out of me because I don't even want to touch it. It's so crazy. I wanted to put board O-rings and a bigger M41 spring and a Lonix A1 in here. I just don't know if I can do it, and I honestly don't want to screw with my gun. So, yeah, I'm just probably going to leave it what it's at. It does shoot really nice, though, for what it is. I mean, 350 FPS with .2 is really not bad. It gets around 13 rounds a second for shooting, which is kind of slow. It's your average M4, you know, whatever other gun you have. If you put it comes with an 8.4 1000 mAh battery. It's really little. It's really kind of garbage, actually. It's really not even that great. It does last me, though, the entire time that I played during my wars that I compete in. It lasts me about 5 hours on 350 FPS. The battery never really drains. It gets low. This battery is incredible for being a cheap plastic one. This is an 8.4, though. This will get you about 13 ROF for rounds per second rate of fire. And if you put it at 9.6, it gives you about 17. I seen a guy have one of these guns. He had the same gun right here. He put an 11.1 life already in this thing, and this thing literally shot like 25, 30 rounds a second. It was insane. It sounded so BA. But yeah, I'm not planning on doing that. I'm going to show you guys where the battery compartment is on the gun, and towards the front. It's actually right here where the handguard is, the hold the guard. And I'm going to show you that, guys, in just a second. Alright, guys, so here we are again. I took off the battery cover. As you can see, you got your fuse right here, your battery cable, and then this is where the battery gets tucked up underneath. This little handguard right here actually flips outwards. That's so you can actually shoot the gun and it moves. And then if you push it forward one more time, that actually releases a little pin to pull off the battery cover. Just put that back there for now. This is the cover that goes underneath. Goes just like this. It has a metal rail mount. It's not really that big. You could probably fit a grip. The grip takes up about the whole rail. So yeah, it's nice though. It's metal. You know, it's cool. The rest of this is plastic. As you can see, you actually have a pretty big battery compartment, there's actually a giant piece of foam that's like this thick that's just stuffed in here and makes it really, really hard to put the battery in. I just ripped it out, and the battery doesn't move in there at all either. It sits real nice because the wires kind of keep it tight, and I still have plenty of room, and it works real nice. So I'm pretty sure you could put even a bigger one in if you wanted to. Long type doesn't work. I tried it. So it just barely doesn't fit. It's just like it just comes past just the little cut right here. It just comes past it. It's like right to here. So that just gives you enough. That here, let me just show you real quick. Yeah. So you can definitely fit a large type in here if you wanted to, you know. But alright. Other than that, that's what that goes on. That just slides on the front. That's that. Let's move to the front of the gun. So looking at this gun, it is pretty BA, and it is very scary looking. I took off my barrel stock that I have. Where I go, you actually have to have a barrel stock on at all times, unless you're in the actual arena to compete. But yeah, metal barrel, I believe 6mm, 6.08, I believe so. That should be the correct measurements. I don't know the length of the barrel. I know that it is very precise though, and this does absolutely nothing. This it's really tight actually. But if you just take it and you see what I'm doing, it just slides forward on the little rings. This little button right here that you push down. What it is this gun was supposed to have grenade launcher attachment, and this was a mount to move it so it would stay in place. And the grenade launcher actually hung from your barrel. They didn't do it because it was bad, and it ended up actually bending the barrels down. People were getting them caught in branches and stuff, and they were competing, and it was bending people's barrels and screwing up their gun. I would say that this gun has a great barrel, and the flashlight is pretty cool. This orange piece you cannot take off unless you snap it off or cut it off with a saw, and then you have to pull both pieces back. I watched a video on how to do that. This gun, I mean, if you can see this, I mean, that's, yeah. I mean, it takes a little bit of force to push it, but it does wiggle. Without the battery cover on the bottom where it should go, it does wiggle quite a bit, and that really does scare me. Other than that, though, the gun is absolutely great. I absolutely love this gun. I would recommend it to anyone. But before we go to the shooting test, I got one last thing to show you. By the way, King Arms, baby. Premium searing .2s. Way to go right here. Best airsoft pellets you can buy. And then, you know, my little rigged bottle here. I put in my chest thing that I wear to hold on my ammo, my clips. This is the highest round mags that they sell with this Famas. You get one of these with the Famas. I have bought other ones though, so I have multiple mags. This holds 300 rounds. It's a wind-up mag. Little door. It opens on top. Just dump them in. 300 round mags. Actually, a couple of spins. I would say like 10 spins actually gets you like the whole clip. Like I know I've had mags for like M4s and AKs and stuff where I had to just sit there and wind for like 25 minutes a mag. That mag actually is really nice. It really doesn't take that much to get it all wound up, ready to shoot. But alright, enough of that, guys. You know what time it is. It's time to shoot this gun. Alright, hold on. Alright guys, I'm back. I just finished putting in the battery, which was actually, it's really easy if you get to know how to do it. A lot of people complain that's really hard. It's really not. It's just common sense. And you can say hello to my... Say hi to him real quick. Chewy! By the way, he's not on that short of leash. The leash goes over there, just to let you guys know. But anyways. Alright. That's the clip that goes in. It goes in just like that. It's really nice. The only problem is it makes the gun sit up really high. So if you set this down kind of hard, it actually bends the bottom of your clips. You have to be real careful when setting down the gun. Put the battery in, and now it's time to shoot this son of a you-know-what. Not gonna swear. I don't want to get my video taken off YouTube from having some retarded stuff in my video. But shit, you know how it goes. Alright guys, let's give it a try. Alright, I'm back. I put the feet up on the Famas. I got the clip wound up. It's ready to go. And we're going to give it a couple of shots here. By the way, I didn't mention this. This is the switch. Off. I believe that's semi. And then full auto. I'm going to go on semi. I'm going to try not to piss the little Asian lady that lives next door off over there. Because this gun does reach that far. I would say that the range on this gun is probably 200, 250 feet depending on your battery. But alright. I'm going to try to get this so you guys, maybe this side's the best. There we go. Alright, let's see if we can see this here. I don't think my camera's fast enough. No, it's not. I don't. Yeah, I don't think you guys can. Yeah, I don't think you guys can see it, but I don't really have the greatest quality camera, but as you can see, you can kind of see him now. This gun is fucking accurate as shit, and it's really good. The sound of the gun is fucking BA. It sounds like a gun that just scares the shit out of you. My battery's kind of dead, so I'm actually not getting the full effect. You know, I'm not getting full speed, full sound, all that garbage, but yeah, it's pretty good. Alright, here's automatic, you guys. I'm freezing my ass off, so yeah, let's make this quick. Here's automatic. Get a couple lines. Alright, I think that's enough. I don't want the neighbors complaining that finding airsoft pellets in their yard. That would be pretty bad. But I mean, that's pretty far though. And I got 2 acres. That's all the way in the corner of my lot, way over there. So, I mean, that's not that bad. I mean, playing on a course, yeah, I mean, this gun's got some range to it, definitely. And I mean, with a full battery, I mean, this gun shoots really nice. And, you know, if you had a bigger battery, you get higher rate of fire, all that good stuff. But this has been Just Clutchy here, and this is a Airsoft review on the Famas F1. If you guys got any questions, anything you want to ask me, any other videos for this gun, just let me know. I might have a video coming up for this. I'm not sure yet though, I'm still debating. And a video for an AK-47. I also found out a guy that owns an RPG airsoft gun. Yeah, that's right. So I might have a review coming up for that. I am freezing though, and it's time to take my little puppy inside. So say goodbye to Chewy for me. And this is Just Clutchy here, signing out. Until next time, I will see you guys later.